Subscribe, family. Hey guys, it's your Empress Kina from Kina Electric Life. All right, this hair is a mess. It is so dry from twist outs and just from life in general, the environment outside, but we've got a cure. You're going to need a few things. Let's first start with my favorite elixir, my oil. Honey, this is a combination of life. It is Jamaican black castor oil, grapeseed oil, and black seed oil. This will definitely change your whole life with that scalp. Yes, you're also going to need 2 hair clips or just 2. You can get 2 scrunchies. You're going to need an avocado and some tea tree oil. Your avocado, make sure it's super ripe. And then that famous sea moss gel. If you don't know how to make it, look at one of my other videos on how you make it. The other thing you're going to need is your regular shopping bags, the plastic shopping bags that you get from the grocery store. You're going to need that. They're going to be like your heated cap. You can actually use 2. I think I ended up using 2 just to really seal in that heat so that it can seal in all this moisture. Let's get started. I am drinking some raspberry leaf tea. Not that that has anything to do with why we're here. But anyway, let's get going. I'm starting off by using the oil around my nape first, and then I get all through my hair. If you don't already know, black seed oil has so many benefits on its own. But when we're talking about applying it to the hair, it also aids in dry scalp if you have issues with dry scalp. And most importantly, it definitely helps when you have those thinning areas when you're just trying to regrow your hair. We also have grapeseed oil, which is, oh my gosh, grapeseed oil has so many nutrients in it. On top of that, it also can definitely seal in a lot of moisture or replenish moisture. It's great if your scalp is dry. It also will give you a lot of vitamins too, believe it or not. And that Jamaican black castor oil, queens, we already know the power of that castor oil. So go ahead and massage those oils into your scalp. Really massage it. Make sure you also massage your hairline. You know, that's those important parts of your hair that sometimes we kind of skip over. Please don't skip over it. I'm just massaging and massaging. You'll see, the other thing I wanted to mention, in that oil, if you want to add tea tree oil, which I sometimes do, that will add an extra zest to your scalp. That's fine. If not, don't. But you will feel amazing. All right, so your avocado is super ripe. You can just you don't need any tools. Use your hands and just pull that baby apart and put it right into your bowl. All right? This is a messy kind of thing. If you're too cute for this, this is not the video for you. But my hope is that you're thinking about yourself and you're going to do whatever it takes to make sure that we live well, we feel well, and that we are doing those things that bring us life and joy. All right, add a couple of drops of that tea tree essential oil to that avocado. In fact, you can add anywhere from like 2 to 5 drops. I'm also adding that sea moss, and this is according to how much hair you think you have. There is no right or wrong here. I thought I added about a nice cup, maybe a little over, maybe a nice heaping cup of sea moss, and then I did like maybe 3 or 4 squirts from the oil mixture. And we're just going to mix that up. And what you're going to do if you're using a fork, go ahead and smush those big chunky pieces of the avocado to the side of the bowl. That will definitely help kind of mush that. But don't worry about like it being so smooth and all that, because that sea moss is, as we already know, it works as an emulsifier. It's going to make it thicken up. And once it gets in your hand, you can kind of like squeeze it for yourself. Let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and divide my hair into 2 parts. In actuality, it's somewhat sort of, I'm working it out in quadrants, honestly. I have two sides, but I end up dividing each side and doing front, back, front, back. But for the sake of this video, I went on ahead, did my two sides. This is real life, guys. This is how I do it every day. And I'm going to go ahead and pin the back up. I usually do the back first, but because I want you guys to see how I'd apply it, I'm going to go ahead and work on the front. Look how thick our love potion is. Look at that. Beautiful. I love it. So what our goal here is to really focus on our hair. The way I apply this is I always start off with right around the nape area. And then when I start to section it off, I start at the top, like closest to the root. It doesn't matter if it touches your root. You already have that oil up there. But I definitely want the oil to do its job too, that we already applied in advance. That's how thick it looks. That's about how much I'm going to apply. And then just keep on working it in. Don't use teeny tiny small sections. Just make sure that you're layering. Make sure you're going through, because once you're done with this, our ingredients are going to do their job. They're not just going to sit there. They're going to go ahead and just travel about your coils. They're going to make sure that they go ahead and moisturize and give you all those vitamins and nutrients that you are asking for from it. Here's the most important part when you're applying this product. You want to go ahead and make sure you get those edges. Our edges require so much love. Look how quickly they love me back when I go ahead and take care of them. Feed those edges, honey. You must. Don't worry about those chunky pieces of avocado, things like that. Sometimes what I'll do, I'll just go back through and just mush it all in, like kind of squeeze it. It should be super duper ripe anyway, so it should be easy for you to just kind of like squeeze or whatever and just work it right on through. And just keep on working the product in. Make sure you get all of your hair, I want to make sure we get the hair. Now, if you get it on your scalp, that's great too, but we definitely want the oil to do its job. And as you're completing each section, make sure you massage it again, give it a really good massage, because those oils are in there. We're going to mix it all together, and we're going to go ahead and put that section up. And when we put this section up, we're going to continue to work on the rest of our hair. But look at this definition. Just look at that. Amazing. Maybe I can get up a little closer so you guys can really see. I just love when we really understand that our environment can definitely heal us. Our natural plant things can heal us. Oh my gosh. Okay, right here, I was running a little low. So when you have this issue, you're running a little low, and you know that you've got a whole bunch of hair to go, add some more sea moss gel. Add a few more drops of our oil. Add a couple of drops of the tea tree oil. Grab that fork, or you can use your hands. Mix it on up. You do not need to add extra avocado. Here's why. Avocado within itself, you could have actually used just half, releases so many vital nutrients that when it's in sitting motion, it actually releases even more. When we allow that sea moss to absorb, that sea moss is an emulsifier, as I keep stating, it will grab and hold on. The molecules within the sea moss will hold on to all those nutrients from the avocado. And we don't want to over-process our hair with too many things. So just add a few more of the sea moss, oil, tea tree, and we're good to go. Look at me. I am completely covered. Definition looks amazing. Make sure you're just really, 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 really like trying to massage through the scalp, rub the product out, and use all of your product. Use all of it. Oh, I don't know that I mentioned it. You may need a towel if you don't like nasty hands. I definitely don't. I'm going to go ahead and apply my grocery bag to my head. You see how I flip the top? Just so I don't like things all over my face. I think I mentioned that I initially ended up using two. So this one I'm tying in the back. The next one that I ended up using you're not going to see it on this video, I tied it towards the front just to really lock in that heat. That's it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, that's not it. Hold on. So my hair has been like this for 5 hours. Yeah. Now, usually I would do it overnight, and I still might just keep it in for a while. I got a couple of things I want to do this evening. But for the sake of the viewers, I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like once it's been, generating some of that natural heat. Oh, I used two bags. I did one tied it from the front, the other bag I tied it. Did one tied it to the back, the other one I tied to the front. Whew. It feels really good and it smells so good. My scalp feels amazing, honestly. But you can also use this as a wash. If that's what you want to do. That tea tree alone is so invigorating, and it stimulates your scalp, and it also aids in a lot of like micro and antibacterial type properties. It really cleans and clears out if you have any type of, I don't know, excess dirts and oils, and even if there's fungus that could be within your scalp. The black seed oil is great for everything. You can actually ingest that. I take a nice tablespoon of the black seed oil. We already know about the sea moss, has 92 minerals. That's amazing on its own. Avocados, all that we're using is all mineral rich, and it also helps with hair growth, scalp revitalization and stimulation, to help with to get some of your cells in your hair to start growing in certain areas, especially if you have a lot of thinning. You can also, if you're really feeling froggy and you want to jump, you can use this mask and put it over your body. I'm in a house of boys, so I like to do things that make me feel good and that are actually good for my body too. So you could definitely mask it all over your body, let it sit. If you put it on your body, it will harden, and then just jump in the shower and rinse it off. I'm going to probably wrap this back up, but all you have to do is rinse it off